It's my pick for this week's favorite TV theme song of all time.
When you came in, the air went out, and every shadow filled up with doubt.
And in keeping with your email, Kelly, we're going to go with the very first installment of this new series with True Blood and the theme song Bad Things by Jace Everett.
I don't know who you think you are, but before the night is through, I want to do bad things with you.
True Blood on HBO was a show about a bunch of vampires, a community of vampires living amongst humans in rural Louisiana, down in the bayou. And this was one of the sexiest and sleaziest shows in TV history, so it totally made sense that the theme song for the show would be among the nastiest sounding tunes I've ever heard recorded.
I'm the kind to sit up in his room, heart sick and eyes filled up with blue.
Like, as soon as that song came on, you knew it was perfect. It was a perfect selection for this show to be its opener. Country singer Jace Everett, who is a native of Evansville, Indiana, wrote the song and recorded it back in 2005. He released it as a single, but it didn't do jack on the charts. But then, lo and behold, 3 years later, that song is chosen as the theme song for True Blood on HBO, and it subsequently became a minor hit for Everett.
I don't know what you've done to me, but I know this much is true. I want to do bad things with you. Okay.
Now, True Blood was not one of my favorite shows ever. My wife loved the show. I watched it with her sometimes, but I mean, it was pretty cheesy. The acting wasn't always great, and vampire stuff just doesn't really do it for me. But the opening titles for True Blood are outstanding and absolutely one of my favorites ever. And it's one of those opening titles that you never skip. You know how sometimes there's a show and you watch it, you binge watch it, you watch it all the time, but you never skip the opening titles. And then there are other shows where you skip them every time. You try to fast forward and you're just like, all right, I've seen it once. I don't need to see it again. It's kind of stupid. True Blood's one of those that you would watch every time. Even though the opening was like 2 minutes long, you had to sit through it because the visuals were hypnotic and the music was so good. But the visuals were actually not chosen to be paired with this song originally. They were actually designed to be paired with a song called Rad Times Express. But thankfully, they ended up reverting to Bad Things and picking that as the theme song. And in 2010, actually, TV Guide readers voted that song as the 5th best opening credits sequence in TV history. Not the song, but the actual opening credits sequence paired with the song. Jace Everett was 33 years old when he cut that song. He's released 3 albums since True Blood debuted. The show ran for 80 episodes over 7 seasons on HBO, ending in 2014. It won a couple Emmys, a Golden Globe, and it was nominated for 16 Emmys during its run. True Blood was created by Alan Ball, who created the HBO show 6 Feet Under and won an Oscar for writing American Beauty. So there's a little info for you. And that is my favorite TV theme song of all time for this week. True Blood's Bad Things by Jace Everett.
I want to do real bad things with you.